Hey, Vaper Stirfry here. Today we're going to talk about the VooPoo Drag 2. It's the new unit replacing, they have the VooPoo Drag 2 and the VooPoo Drag Mini. I'm reviewing the two. So let's take it downtown and investigate. So, we have the VooPoo Drag 2. Beautiful box. In a little envelope, you get your warranty card. You get your UFORCE T2 tank book, warranty card, Drag 2 instruction manual, and you get a little card saying a gene chip. And this is the new gene fit, or the gene fit chip. We have the mod itself. Now I will show you that in comparison to the original VooPoo Drag. Now you can see the difference in size this way. And face to face, it's a little bit of edge on the back. It is smaller. It's more roundish. The edges are smoothed a little bit, although you try to keep the general aesthetics of it. Button coordination, and the battery door. The battery compartment on the inside. So you can see how much space they're trying to save here. Again, rounded. I'm going to put some batteries in it. These are rewrapped Samsungs. Positive, negative. Your battery strip. Negative goes up top on this side. Positive on this side. Battery door has two magnets, which hold on very tight. Looks really nice here. You barely see any seamage. I mean, there's a seam right there, but you barely see it. Little bit of battery rattle, I believe. And that is the buttons here. You're up and down. 5 clicks on. And there it starts. This is the gene chip. Let's talk about what else comes in the case before we go through the menu. You get the UFORCE T2 with a bubble glass, which is 5 milliliters of liquid. You get a spare straight glass, USB cable for updating and charging. I just use it only for the updating. Spare coil, spare O-rings. Now the spare coil, now this comes with 2 coils. You get an N3 and a U2. There's the N3. It's hard to see it right there, but you got 3 coils. And the one that comes installed in the tank is a U2. This is a dual coil. That is not mesh. But this tank is very easy to come apart. Bottom, glass pops right off. Now I've seen this tank with a larger, you can get the larger 8 milliliter glass for it, and there's a connector you have to use. Put the connector on here, and it all screws together with an 8 milliliter. But this one is the 5 milliliter version. And the glass, straight glass, I believe is 3.5. UFORCE T2 tank. Drip tip. Now it just pushes, oops, wrong side. Right where it says UFORCE. Slides over. That's nice and thick, nice tight. But I guess if you get juice in it, it'll probably loosen up a little bit. three-way airflow with on a stopper. The tank itself measures 25 millimeters across, 28 is its widest point. And overall, from the top to the drip tip from the base, looking at 50 millimeters, excuse me. Now this is the improvement over the UFORCE. Like I said, this UFORCE T2 is a nice tank. Let's go through the menu real quick. Start off in wattage, 3 clicks, puts you into the fit mode. 3 more clicks, takes your stainless steel, nickel, titanium, put you back in wattage fit, and temperature. Okay. Fire button and top and up button locks it, or it'll lock. Same way to unlock it. You can still go through your modes apparently. Leave in wattage. There we go. So you can lock it. Wattage will not change. Will not fire. But you can still get into your different mode. Again, to unlock, the bottom and the fire button will flip the screen. Now the up and down buttons together, most like the same on the Mojo. Hold them together and you go on your menu. Wattage, your memory, serial number, and your version. In memory, you can have memory in wattage. It's got 5 memories. And memories in each metal. So, now to the fit chip. The fit chip is basically 3 settings. It depends if you want to try to get the most out of your Vaper, or if you're looking to get the most battery. Now, the first one is battery set. Number 1, it conserves your battery as much as possible. Setting number 2. Setting number 2 is what you want if you want to get best flavor, and setting number 3 is for the biggest clouds. So basically, they really don't tell you too much about that, but what I'm understanding is, from my, I'm going to say this more of an assumption than anything else, is it's basically a curve. They're probably power curves modified to whatever your settings already are to adjust for battery life, better flavor, denser clouds. Now, this mod is 25% lighter than the original Drag. The edges around it, it comes in 8 resin colors. It comes with, like I said, the UFORCE T2 and the new Gene Fit chip, and the wattage goes all the way up. Let's go for flavor. I'm going to take it out of memory. There you go. Wattage mode. And it goes from all the way down at 5 watts. And I like it's in 1 watt increments, not in 0.1 increments. All the way up to 177. Does take a little time to get there, but what I do like about, and I really love this about VooPoo, is their wattages are true wattages. It doesn't go up to 170. It doesn't go up to like 150 watts and then start pulsing to get the higher wattages. It's just true wattage. So I only get 177 out of a dual battery. It feels nice and comfortable in the hand. Nice smooth feel. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this up top. We're going to test it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to saturate my coil, and I'm going to use the teeth. I'm going to use the other coil. the one that comes with it, which is the N3. Compatible with all their coils. Okay, this is our N3. And the juice I'm going to be using today is from a new company I've gotten called Blaze. I love this juice. They're some of the best flavors I've had yet. They only have 3, but 6 versions of it. This is a mango orange twist Blaze. It comes in a Nick salt, and this is 3 milligrams. There's your nicotine warning on the back. And I'll honestly say this is one of the best mangoes I've had. Not the best, but one of the best. Gonna prime our coil. Slide aside. And in we go. Sorry. Here we go. Let that sit up. And we're going to go back up top. And I'll tell you my thoughts. Alright, so that's the Drag 2 by VooPoo. Dimensions are, it's 88.3 millimeters by 51 millimeters by 26.5 millimeters across. It's slightly smaller than the Drag. It's 25% lighter. Menu's pretty simple. I like the Gene chip. It's got a great menu system. A couple things. Let's pick my biggest con, or really my only con with this. And that will be the display. I love the fact they keep a simple display. I love that about VooPoo products. But the one thing is, out in the daylight, because I know they have tinted glass here, you really cannot make out the display. It's really hard to see outside in daylight. Other than that, indoors, it's bright, it's readable, it's simple. Flavor's great. Now I put it on Fit 3. I had it on Fit 2 earlier for better flavor. Fit 3 for denser clouds. And I find the flavor's a little better on the Fit 3. Because it's a dense cloud, you get more flavor. Now, when you're using the included coils, the 3 coil, the N3, that's a little restricted. A little tight, even when wide open. That's the only thing I have. Because their coil heads are pretty small. But it keeps their atomizers small. I like that about them. It's a great fit with the rounded edges and the curved body. It fits better in my hand than the original Drag. It's much more comfortable. But it looks just like it in so many ways. It's the quality that you come to expect from VooPoo. I love it. The juice I'm using is by Blaze. Ejuice. I'll have links down in the description for them. Links down in the description where you can get the Drag 2. I highly recommend this. If you love the Drag, you're going to love the Drag 2. It's a smaller package, and it's really, really nice. Nice, good clouds. And like I said, I find the flavors a little better on the Fit 3. I think the thing is, though, depending on which you Fit 1, Fit 2, or Fit 3, your battery consumption is going to go up. Denser clouds on Fit 3. Fit 2's is supposed to be all about flavor without burning your battery out. And Fit 1 is just keeping it where your battery has the longest life. So, again, that's the VooPoo Drag 2. Check it out. I recommend it. This is Stirfry Vaper out. Vape strong and vape on.